Good morning, my dear students of class 8th. I welcome you all to this new class of social science for this week. Now children, since we have started with the revision of first chapter, in spite of the fact that you people have been taught by Roli ma'am the first chapter and other teachers have also taught, so we are revising the complete course again. So I will be explaining and revising the content again in such a way that it is not a burden over your head. It is just that you listen to me very carefully, and that is sufficient for you all. If you need, you may note down those points, since these are very short duration classes where you need not spend in your time in writing. So just whatever portion I explain and I revise with you, you just need to learn that, and then you are all set for the preparation. So the chapter 1 was how, when and where we discussed how important are dates. Then we discussed which dates. Now in this class we will discuss how do we periodize. Children, periodize means dividing something into time duration or periods. Like we have 8 periods in our school, that is how we have divided the entire 6 hours. Yes or no? Similarly, how do we divide all the time of the past which has happened before into what category? Then how do we periodize? We have divided them into different periods. So how? I will explain it. If you wish, you may note it down somewhere with a pen or a pencil, so that while reading the chapter, you may go through these things. Okay? So in 1817, James Mill published a massive 3-volume work. Books which are printed or the printed form of material can be termed as volume 1. For example, if a topic which is very good, that book contains 3 volumes. Volume 1 is published, then 2nd, then 3rd. So James Mill got a massive printed part which was into 3 volumes. A history of British India. In this book, he divided Indian history into 3 periods. Into 3 different periods, all Indian history were divided. I hope this much is clear to you, children. Then Hindus, Muslims and British. It has nothing to do with any other division, since the Britishers gave a deep research over our history. Therefore, James Mill divided our Indian history into 3 volumes: Hindu, Muslim and the British. Children, Mill thought that all Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization than Europe. We all have been knowing this, children, that we Indians were not into the high hopes of the Britishers. Britishers used to look down over us. We were not as per of their level into their eyes, children. They did not consider us as per their standardization. So they were always looking down over our civilization. Our civilization, according to those Britishers, was not appropriate or was not up to their mark. So children, according to his telling of history, James Mill, before the British came to India, Hindu and Muslim despots ruled the country. Here despots means the rulers. So into segments, our country has been governed by Hindu rulers, then Muslim rulers. Muslim rulers are here being referred to as the Mughals. So our country had a history of Hindu rulers and Muslim rulers according to James Mill, children. Then children, after that he has to say that according to his telling, British came to India before Hindus and Muslim rulers ruled the country. Religious intolerance, caste taboos, superstitions, practices were dominating the social life. Children, since Britishers came to India, they were observing all these things. Our superstitions, like the social evils which were going on in the society. For example, these are social beliefs only, religious beliefs. Sati Pratha, widow remarriage was completely banned, children. Then social taboos. For example, a girl used to get married at a very early age. This is a taboo for the society. Then children, we saw that Britishers were not liking the sati pratha, then child marriage, then illiteracy of the girls, then all these things, plus social discrimination, the caste system. All these things, according to the Britishers, were ruining our civilization. They were not adding any light to our civilization, but they were putting us into a downfall, according to James Mill, children. So, according to James Mill, British rule could civilize India. James Mill thought that since we Britishers are now in India, we can civilize and make Indian people learn some values. So civilize Indians, they had to civilize Indians because we were not of that mark into their eyes, children. In this idea of history, British rule represented all the forces of progress and civilization. The 3 volumes of history where James Mill divided. So in the 3rd volume where British period is being defined, there they have focused that British rule represented all the forces of progress and civilization. In simple words, to make you understand, in those 3 volumes, 3 periods, Hindu, Muslim and British, children, it was only the British period where the developments and progresses were done, but in the Hindu and Muslim no progress was made, children. Then historians had also divided Indian history into ancient, medieval and modern history. The specific history division by James Mill, children, is Hindu, Muslim and British. Children, do write in the exams that ancient, medieval and modern. But if the question comes into what periods James Mill divided Indian history, you need to write Hindu, Muslim and British. But the historians from different parts of the world, they divided Indian history into three. Number 1, the ancient, medieval and the modern history. So children, I will stop here at this point where how do we periodize. I hope this topic is very well understood by all. One more request, children. I am seeing the login details of you all, where our class is having a strength of 40 to 45 students and just 25 to 30 students are logging in, which is not right. If you people think that you people have learned everything, you need not any revision, then you are wrong. If we conduct an examination at this point of time, do you think you have understood everything? Children, we are taking so many efforts to make you understand. So you need to show that acknowledgement, and this is purely for your benefits. So this is my humble request. When the teachers are working hard, you should also see to those things and benefit yourself. So please log in through your Google Classroom IDs so that we get to know that how many have attended that class. We all have the attendance recorded in our Google Classroom apps. So children, make it a point that you log in through your Google Classroom IDs and go through the content, whatever the teacher has told and explained, and then you have to prepare that much. Now thank you so much, students. We will meet in the next class. Till then, bye-bye and take care. And we will start in the next class with the topic, what is colonial. Till then, bye-bye and take care.